You guys saved me a tabard, right?
Yeah, he's open now. Hopefully, it won't close out again.
I hope not. Tell him to download it.
Yeah, and just download it if you can. He tried putting it, but his laptop wouldn't talk to his printer.
Yeah, sounds a story of my day. Tabard for me, please. Jonathan, you didn't turn the light switches off?
Oh, you got it? Never mind. I thought you were about something else.
Okay.
And we need the torches lit, please.
Okay.
I don't know whose that is.
All right.
My belt's in the bucket.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Unless somebody stole it on me. One of my belts is here. Where's my other belt? I shall be very annoyed if one of my belts got walked off with somebody else.
Maybe the mother wasn't dead yet.
Well, if somebody's given away my belt. All right, guys. If you are a Grove member, please come over here. Guests, I would ask you to step outside the gateway over here so that we can get the space cleansed.
Light was it, the headlight.
Will we step where? Oh, I think. Are we the only guest?
It's a sprinkler system.
I said he might be a member. You better. I don't know. Maybe they're both members. I didn't join. I just. I'm. Oh wait, he's coming.
Too big. Let's take a moment.
Okay.
Let's take a deep breath. We call to the bards of old. May we be blessed with eloquence. May our lips drip with honey. May our tongues be swift as silver. May we speak loudly. May we speak clearly. May we inspire and may we be inspired. So be it.
So yeah.
And I call on the gods of technology, please, please, please hear us today. May our bandwidth stay open. May our stream be visible and heard. May our microphones actually work for all of our guests. And may we do the gods and the kindreds proud. So be it.
So be it.
All right. Those of us who are on cleansing duty,
let's go cleanse.
I don't know what other parts I have.
I'm a sweeper. What do I do? Do I need a sweeping device?
Yep. Viviana, where are the remote controls for the lights, please?
Then do I follow somebody along doing the sweeping that's in front of me, or?
Where's the little flat remote?
What lights?
The light that you put in the well.
I thought I put that on the table, the technology table.
I haven't seen it. The little one that looks like a credit card.
Huh? Yeah, the one for. Sorry, I got the incense.
To make sure all those get put back.
Wait, I'm an idiot. Wait, maybe. You know, since you're the one that's asking, it might be you.
You find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be close enough to aim it. I think I am. Stanley would know, he's got the script. One of our headsets went offline.
Hello?
It-
Oh, I don't know if. Wait, no, I'm here. I'm back.
I'm still
I
online.
think the disc light died because I remember turning it on earlier and these aren't working. To turn it on.
Green.
I'm sorry?
They have a different on a different
this your
spot
room?
in each one of them.
Yeah.
Well, that one turned on.
Yeah.
Question is, the battery's
I ain't
well
gonna fly
up,
south
so-
already.
Who's got a green headset?
I'm glad you find it humorous.
Somebody's headset's turned off. See, it's flashing. So
Testing? Not
you're
me.
on.
Can you hear me?
All right, let's go.
Alright.
I assume I'm
Say bye.
doing one.
Oh.
I'm doing water.
Yep.
Who do I follow?
You can follow.
Do I follow him or you?
Pick who you like more.
Do I follow you? Walk around. Do I make a sleeping motion or any gesture? Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
By the mind of the water. By the mind of the water. By the light of the fire. These stones. By the light of the fire. No, by the light of the
The light of the
mind. By the mind of the water. By the mind of the water. By the light of the fire. These stones are made whole and made holy. By the light. By the
And we're
mind
just gonna keep saying it.
by the mind of the
Yeah,
water.
we're all gonna say it with you, so don't be.
By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy. By the light of the water,
by
the light of the fire,
these stones are made holy
and
holy. By the
by
might of the water,
by the mind of the fire. These stones are made whole and made holy.
By the
By
might
the
of the
mind of the
water,
water,
by the
the
light
light
of the fire,
these stones are made whole and made holy.
By the
By
might
the
of the water,
by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy.
By the might of the water,
By the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy.
By the
By
might of the water,
by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole
and
and made holy.
By
By
the
the might of the water,
last time.
by the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and made holy.
Give that to Stanley. Is it still lit? Oh, I'd have to relight it. I'm gonna get lighter. Johnny said it's here.
Can you turn the camera so we can see you?
Stanley?
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, he's got a better plan. Bigger fire.
Mm-hmm. All right, which one of you cursed us with this breeze? Nobody knows what you guys are doing.
Thank you. Much better.
Technical difficulties.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in the sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in the sanctuary. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. As you enter, may nature's water purify your body, and may the ancestors' of fire ignite your spirit.
May this water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit. May this water purify your body. May this fire ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a people.
May this water purify your body.
At the
May this fire
sacred well.
ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a people. Together in
May
the
this
warmth
water
and the
purify your
light
body.
of the
May this
flame.
fire
Come
ignite your
we
spirit.
now as a people. Together
purify your
at the
body.
sacred
May this
well. Come we now as a people. Together in the
May this
warmth
water
and the
purify
light
your body.
of the flame.
May this fire
Come
ignite
we
your spirit.
now as a people.
May this water purify your
Together
body.
at the
May this
sacred
fire
well.
ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a people.
Body.
Together in the
Fire
warmth
ignite your
and
spirit.
the light of the flame. Come we now as a people. Together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people. Together in the warmth and the light of the flames. Come we now as a people. Together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people. Together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people. Together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people. Together in the warmth and the light of the flame.
Please remain standing as you are able.
Moved away from your mouth a little bit.
We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by those mighty beings, denizens of the many realms. And as we give praise and offering in their honor on this sacred night, we are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin with Nancy, acknowledging the host of all Druid whites. So let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song to our Mother the Earth. With song number 4, we are one with the Mother.
We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. Nancy?
Great grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of the wolf and his brother the coyote. And it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at that critical moment, Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too, it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like seeds in the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great
Great
grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Now, Jonathan will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
Just coins?
Whatever they sit there for you. The button is a snap-on, snap-off. You don't have to hold it anymore.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you, who are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. Far-traveling luck-bringer, your shrine is your presence we welcome in our sanctuary.
So, where is Hermes' offerings?
Check the offering crate.
Can't give him back stuff he already has.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcomed.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
A shtick. Pyro, please.
Is there no oil in it? Is the whatchamajig up high enough? There you go. Quick, close it. Close it. Yay! All right, now turn it down so it doesn't turn black instantly. It's good. Safety lighters are the bane of our existence. Stanley, well, continue.
You may be seated. And please mute your mics. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Ray explains.
Right?
The wheel of the year turns and we come to the hottest part of the year. The sun has baked this land, leaving it scorched and brittle. Though cooler temperatures are almost within sight, there are many more days yet where the temperatures may reach 110 or higher, where both flora and fauna must conserve their strength and moisture. Still, here in our desert, it is time to begin the second growing season of the year. The soil is ready, where monsoon rains have swept away the drier citrus of the previous season. This too is
Stanley, cover your mic.
the time when we prepare to send the kids back to school. Maybe have a last minute vacation and fun in the sun before they go back. It is a time when we notice the transition into darker parts of the year, where the hope for shorter days to finally bring a cessation from the heat in more than just a dream. Tonight, we have gathered to honor Manannan MacLir, known as God of the ocean, Lord of storms and weather, and master of magical arts. He walks the land among the people as well as the land of the gods. He has a great sense of humor, but is also known for his wisdom. He is a trickster with a comforting hand who knows the secret to life and death. And his magical cloak can take away the memories that make the separation between bearable. On the island of Man, it is said that August marks the time of year when many people gather to pay the rent, an act that involves offering a bundle of reeds to the ocean. It also sometimes involves opening a cask of ale to the waves. We've no ocean here, yet still we gather on this land that was once the bottom of the sea with offerings ready.
So let us lift our voices as one folk and make our offerings in reverence and joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and through our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning, with hope calling the causative for the right.
I call out to Nabi Need Amergin, chief bard and druid most powerful. You who once arbitrated a conflict so great you had to invoke the very Emerald Isle herself to resolve the conflict. Brother of Erimon and Eberfin, wordsmithing great judge, come, aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become, as the Mundi, the Bile, the center of all.
with the causator in place, our seer Gavin will now guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Settle yourself, my friends.
Watch your shoulder.
Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe in again, pulling in the air, pulling in the world. Airs drift away as you exhale. Breathe in again. Now cast your mind back, back, back. Let your mind wander into the deep dark.
In the beginning, there was darkness, for the day begins with night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved and the elements separated, and above the rolling mass, clouds gathered, beginning as thin whiffs of moisture drifting. The growing mist joined and ascended until the sky above thickened with evaporated liquids, drawing a blanket across the newly formed figment. And the clouds, too, took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness, the gathering waters fell, coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe. The gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw, saturated earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. Viviana.
Then above the throbbing pulse, the sky trembled, and a light flashed. In the thick, dark clouds, until the night was dark and silent no longer. The delight reached out with forked fingers to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined with the fires from the skies above. And the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world until life filled all the realms and the day began.
Gather.
And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos are renewed, and we are rewoven into it. Above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born and forever in existence, these hollows in our sanctuary The well, the fire pit, the shrines mark the center of our cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now, gather yourselves, my friends, and let us use our powers pumping, pump, get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing song number 17, The Crossroads.
Step back. Turn it up a little bit. Just a smidge. Hang on a minute. I need the songbook. Or I need to share somebody's songbook. All right, no dirges, guys. Let's get a beat going. Watch your asses in front of the We meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going westward toward the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will all be going onward when our time has come. Down that lane going westward into the great beyond. There's a way going eastward through a hidden vale. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, wights, and dryads, leprechauns as well on that path going eastward to a secret vale. So come meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep. There's a way going downward where silver treasures keep. In the smithy's divine hammers with sparks crash and leap on that stream flowing downwards into the molten deep. There's a way going upward where azure troughs fly. There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly, with offerings and omens from messengers on high, on the flames going upwards to castles in the sky. So we'll meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going roundward beyond the sodden dune. There's a way swirling roundward, morning, night, and noon. Waves, straits, and trenches will net and harpoon on the tide surging roundwards, following the moon. And there are stones at the center, a sacred peristyle. There are stones at the center where tricksters may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. So we're here at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Oh, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Keep waiting for that plane to crash. The lights keep going out on us today.
Hold on to that power a moment longer, for it is time for us to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these hollows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond.
Ancestors, center spirits, center fire, and center well. This is the shrine, Adam. That's your step.
Oh, shift, dark soil, last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loom to the left and to the right, to the front and to the rear. Shift and rend.
Shift and rend. Shift and rend.
Reach
Shift
westward
and
in your
rend.
rending dark
Shift
soil
and rend.
toward the
Shift
traveling
and
to
rend.
the very end
Shift
of the
and
earth.
rend.
Shift
and
rend.
Shift and rend.
Form a
Shift
fissure
and
branching
rend.
ever westward.
and
Press out
rend.
the
Shift
bedrock
and
spring
rend.
walls
Shift
and let the
and
abyss
rend.
appear.
Shift
Let the
and
gate to the
rend.
underworld,
Shift
the realm
and
of the
rend.
dead, be open.
Let the gates
Gates
be
be
open. Just wait, get your torch. Do you got enough light? Face that way. Face that way. Move your mic up.
We can't hear him.
Yeah.
Check your mic. Move your mic up to your mouth. What color are you? Somebody give me a color because a couple of them died.
Test. All right. Should I do it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, shimmering enchanted cloak, first veil of life, billow the barrier, sever the threads, to the rear, to the front, to the right, and to the left. Stretch and tear,
Stretch and tear.
split
Stretch
eastward
and
in your
tear.
tearing enchanted
Stretch
cloak.
and tear. Stretch
Travel
and
to the
tear.
very origins of
Stretch
the
and
earth.
tear.
Stretch and tear.
Stretch and
Form a
tear.
rend,
Stretch
splitting ever
and
eastward.
tear.
Pressed out the
and
fabric
tear.
in rippling
Stretch
pleats,
and
and the
tear.
occult appear.
Stretch and tear. Stretch and tear.
Let the gate to the
Stretch and tear.
ethereal world,
Stretch.
the realm of the noble ones, be open.
Let the
Gates
gates be open.
Find the thing there. There's fairy lights. See if you find the switch and turn it on there.
In here?
Somewhere up top. You see it on the top edge? On the front top. Follow it down right there at about your chin. Nope, move to your right. Move to your left. Your other left.
Left.
There, what's up? Right there. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, we were looking for the lights. Lights. On the gate first. All right, now it's Viviana's turn.
I gather this perpetual fire that its flame may blaze the ways to the crossroads.
I gather.
I drop this spring water that its flow may usher the way to the crossroads.
There you go.
Good.
Beautiful. Right. Yes. Somebody find me my card. Can you hold this? Aim it at the center. This is, we had the wrong keys in the wrong place. Where's my card? O churn mighty water, soothing balm of the world, toss the waves and stir the currents. To the west, to the south, to the east, to the north. Churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Drain deep mighty waters into the very center of the earth and churn and turn, churn and turn. Press out the walls in cold and something waters and let the tunnel appear. Let the whirlpool to the very center of the earth be as a gateway. And let this gate be open.
Let this gate be open.
It's your turn.
O stir mighty fires, gift from the skies above. Lift the air, stir the winds. To the east, to the south, to the north, to the west. Twist and burn, 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 twist and burn. Reach skyward in your burning mighty fire, raising up from the very core of the earth. Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn. From the firewall spinning ever upward, press out the scorching flames and rushing walls. Let eternal appear. Let the ways to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be open.
Let the ways be open. Nobody brought out the spear?
Nope.
Guess you're going to have to use something else.
Let this imaginary spear, the giver of reach, give reach and extender of powers. Oh, this sword, this giver of reach and extending of power, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it grow with an inner light, that all kindred might see and know that this is a crossroads between the ways. Now, as you have aided, so it is. The ways are open.
Oh shit. Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Down. Whichever way is down. Just a little bit, because otherwise it'll go out.
The ways stand open at this intersection. Yet we remain firm on this land, on the earth which is our home. Let us sound out the call and issue invitation to our kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center which is the beginning, the present, the end. First, Adam will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward these crossroads to the realms.
What about it?
Can you hear me?
Make sure the white dot is pointed towards your mouth.
I call out to the brilliant Lou, all-skilled petitioner at the gate. Come, a warrior and champion, cunning and insightful strategist, master blacksmith, carpenter, and boatwright, clever bard and historian, powerful druid skilled in all manner of sorceries, and compassionate herbalist and healer. Come, spear wielder, our gates are open. Who better to enter first? Lou of the long arm, be welcome among us.
Lou of the long arm, be welcome among us.
Keys. Spear wielder, we are trusting you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these open ways doing our right. Keep watch, Lou, that these flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into this sacred space to disrupt our worship. Now let us call in our beloved kindreds with song number 7, Kindreds 3.
May you come down from the mountain, may you come across the sea, may you gather near to us and be welcome, kindreds three. From the blood that flows within us to the heart that beats the same, all the souls that beyond before us to the wind from which we came. So you honored ancient wise ones who've gone across the sea, return to be among us, ancestors welcome be. In souls of trees and mountains, dancing to the river song, and the beasts who fill our world, forces we rely upon. You great souls of green and wild things, we sense but rarely see, draw nearer to our fire, nature's spirits welcome be. They are oldest of the powers, from them all life did rise. Some we know and some we don't know, still we look up to the skies. All you gods who live above us, in the earth and in the sea, we your children call out to you, shining ones welcome me. So may you come down from the mountain, may you come across the sea, may you gather nearer to us, and be welcome, kindreds three. That's it. We're never doing that one again.
My friends, please stand as you are able. Let us turn our attention to the nature shrine as Jill calls to our ancient ones.
Wasn't that the ancestor shrine?
O good and mighty dead, hear us, guide and guard us. You are neither blind nor deaf to this life we live. You did yourself once share it. We come to you in love and trust. We seek to honor you. Ancestors, accept our offering.
Accept this offering. That was it?
She said ancestors accept this offering.
Oh, okay. Now let us turn our attention to the nature spirit shrine as Jonathan calls to our noble ones.
Turn around. Face the shrine. There you go.
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bearded fathers, to subtle and spry children, spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits to all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones, be welcome among us. Finally, let us return our attention to the sacred center as Viviana calls to the shining ones.
You might want to stand on this side. The shitting ones.
I don't like being in the fire, though. The primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, oldest of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome.
Offer.
To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining ones, be welcome among us. My friends, we have now come to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite our guest of honor to his seat and offer him our gifts and praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment and gather up that which we will offer. We have many items available in the sanctuary which are appropriate for offerings. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please click the raise hand button and state in the chat screen what you would like to have offered. If you would like to make an offering of at your own personal shrine instead, now is the time to ensure that you have what you need to do so. But don't offer yet.
All right,
So-
we get some offerings. Okay.
Get a cup, fill it with something that'll light on fire, and then later we'll throw it in the fire.
Anybody online need a?
I haven't seen anybody say anything, so.
All right. Nobody's asked for anything yet. We have apple brandy specifically purchased just for Manannan tonight.
Okay, Jason has an offering.
For some reason, my chat doesn't show anybody has said anything since 7:45.
Jason, type it in the chat.
Sure.
Or take your mic off and just say it.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to.
No.
Say what you
Let
want
other
because
people
you're
go
not
first.
typing it in the
Go ahead.
chat.
Oh,
No. Yeah.
whiskey
See, there'll be a line. Everyone will go and like.
for
Whis-
Manannan.
Like kind of
Whiskey for Manannan. Somebody want to pour a?
I brought some apples.
Oh, apple whiskey and
Yeah.
apple
Some
brandy.
Crown. I should be drinking the Crown. But, you know.
All right, just remember that one is for Jason when we make our offerings. Yep. Anyone else online need an offering?
I don't see any more.
Thank you.
So, bye.
Gavin, are you feeling okay?
What's up?
Here we go.
Oh, I was asking Gavin if he's feeling okay. I see that brace
We
on.
start?
Big story for you later.
Okay.
like has to take a couple of certain time, and it like then you can look drowsy. So
I don't think they can hear it.
Gavin says it's working better, but not yet. Not there yet.
All right, everybody got offerings? Stanley, are you on top of things?
Yeah. My friends, bring your attention back to the Sacred Center. And if you need more time to collect your offering gifts or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text window. But it is time to call our guest of honor, and your attention and energies will make it easier for him to join us.
Turn the camera back to the center, please.
Just a minute.
Thank
you.
And
you.
moment. Okay.
Hey guys, please be aware that the wind is blowing east to west. Stand on the east side, the nature spirit side tonight. Otherwise, you're going to get your eyebrows singed.
I don't need.
Right.
eyebrows.
Okay. Ready?
I mean, just my.
Oh, Manannan MacLir, powerful son of the sea, Holder of the magics of the crane bag, a wavelet for seed dreams, a wavelet for laughter, a wavelet for good song. 9 ways for your graciousness. Your presence in this sanctuary is asked of you.
Put it down. Just put yeah. Or wait, I'll do it later. No, because like he'll say his thing. I don't know.
O Lord of the otherworld, bearer of the silver apple branch, I ask that you hear our call. A wavelet for grief, a wavelet for tears, a wavelet for the dead. 9 ways for your graciousness. Come to our sanctuary this night. Most shrouded rider of the maned waves, clothed in the sea-shifting cloak. A wavelet for solitude, a wavelet for wisdom, a wavelet for oneness. 9 ways for your graciousness. Come into our sanctuary this night. Manannan MacLir, be welcome among us.
Manannan
Manannan
MacLir,
MacLir,
be welcome among us.
Do I go?
O coracled rider, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praises and accept that which we offer. Now is the time for us to individually present our offerings to Manannan MacLir. Please hold your offerings for any other guests or beings until you are directed. If you would make an offering to our guest of honor, please come forward or click the raise your hand button.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Do I have to say anything?
Not if you don't
A
want to.
shot of whiskey. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept
this sacrifice.
I'm
You
going
ain't
on the
kidding.
other side of the wind.
Ooh, you ain't kidding.
Yeah.
I told you were going to get kissed.
Manannan MacLir,
Probably not.
he taught me that he who leads must be a bridge. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept this
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept this
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice. Accept this sacrifice. Jason, you have an offering?
I got.
Maybe not on that side.
Except my eyebrows as a sacrifice.
Jason?
Jason, if you want to say anything, go ahead.
Yep. Now,
Yep.
Yes, go.
ancient dragon Manannan MacLir, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. Well, that was skill. Did everybody else go?
Yeah.
Did you want to?
Oh.
Put it on the ground around it. Just put it on the ground right by the fire. Doing what Manannan, or are you waiting until the individuals? Are you going to offer to our guest of the occasion, or are you waiting until we do the individual? Okay. Nope, you're fine. Manannan MacLir, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Anybody online else who wants to make an offering or say a word? Where's the ugly pink basket?
I haven't seen it.
Nobody else is saying anything, so apparently not.
Nancy, do you want to say something?
Do you have an apple?
There should. Do we have what?
Apple?
Apple.
We got apple brandy.
No brandy. I want an apple.
We have lots of apple brandy. I'm not sure that we have any apples at the moment.
Okay, do
I
a
just threw away
brandy.
my last one as dried
Yeah.
out and gnarled.
So we can do apple brandy. Apple brandy's good.
I just don't want people to catch on fire.
We have fire safety people. We have a garden hose. It'll be all right. Do somebody pour for Nancy?
Apple what?
Apple brandy?
Which one is that?
Brandy is this.
You got better eyes than I do.
Sorry.
For Nancy?
Oops.
All right, Nancy, go.
Yeah, Nancy, go ahead.
My Lord Mananoff, welcome to our ritual. Thank you for coming tonight. Accept our sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
So are there any other sacrifices to be made to honor guest tonight? If not, then let me remind Manannan MacLir how much we value it one last time.
We need to get started with Seer.
If you will listen to my praise, I will pronounce my chant as best I can. I will, with my mouth, give your notice of the enchanted island. Manannan was son of Lir. He was the first that ever had it. But as I can best conceive, he himself was a god. It was not with his sword he kept it, neither with arrows or bow. But when he would see ships sailing, he would cover them around with a fog. He would set a man standing on the hill appear as if he were 100, and thus did the great Manannan protect the island with all of its booty. The rent each landholder paid him was a bunch of coarse meadow grass yearly, and that was their yearly tax. They paid to him each midsummer eve. Some would carry the grass up to the great mountain at the up at Baul. Others would leave the grass below, with Manannan's self above Kimol. Thus did they live. Oh, I think their tribute very small, without care and without anxiety, or hard labor to cause weariness. And all those who were evil he showed no favor or kindness. That were of the seed of the conjurers, but what he destroyed or put to death. But any more praise I will not give, for fear they may tell me that it is for gain I make so much flattery. But I leave to those who cometh after me to praise you as you should deserve.
There's a bundle of grass on the table.
Do we do it now?
It's part of the final
The whole thing?
sacrifice, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Take the whole thing.
Stanley's got some more words to say, and then he will offer it.
Yeah. Well, everyone. Well, to pay the rents, I was thinking having each of us take a little bit of this, and if there's anything magical you want him to help you with, you can
Got it.
or anything like that.
All right, hold on to it then.
Oh, you want wait?
Step 14.
Oh, it's about okay.
There's a step for magic that we never do.
That's nice. Okay. Okay. So let us. So we have given our love and our wealth to the Lord of the land and sea. Now let our voices rise on the fire. Let our voices sound in the well. Let our words echo from here to the realms beyond. Manannan MacLir, accept our sacrifices.
Manannan MacLir, accept our sacrifices.
So, O Manannan MacLir, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now we ask of you to indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of our bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled among us tonight, deities, nature spirits, or ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward to do so at your personal altar or click the raise hand button to have your offering made on your behalf.
Personal patrons.
Jason has an offering.
What do you need, Jason?
Unmute and talk, Jason.
I'm offering a whiskey for my dad.
Zabelthirdos Gebelazes, he who smites the dragon of the earth when he dares raise his head out of the sea. You've been watching, my friend. Thank you. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice. I don't know what is Kentucky Spirit.
Got
I assume that's a whiskey.
So I'd sacrifice for Lou and Hermes and a drink for the ancestors. So I'll put them at the shrines. So accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Is it?
Jason, we are at the Ancestor Shrine. If you have words to say to your dad.
Dad, I really miss you. And I know your death day was just past, and I really, words can't express how much I miss you and need you right now. You're my guiding light, my everything, my Superman. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. I think he liked it as well. Other offerings to be made tonight?
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept this sacrifice.
Um,
Jason
BJ
has
got
another
one
one.
more.
Okay, and then Nancy, I saw your mic open. What do you need, Jason?
An offering. Pick. I don't know what to offer, so just pick something. For all my personal deities.
So a cocktail.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Gavin is mixing some drinks up for you right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Ready when you are,
So,
Jason.
ready when you are, Jason.
Okay. To Eos and Dios, the great creators, to the siblings of the sun, Trebax, Allura, and Dilamar, accept this sacrifice.
Accept
Good luck,
this
my
sacrifice.
Thank you. I'm gonna mute now.
Thanks. Nancy, did you have something you wanted us to offer?
I do. I want some flowers. What kind of flowers do you have? Just any. You know, carnations, roses, anything like that.
Lavender.
I think
Yeah,
there's some
lavender's good.
lavender flowers here.
That's great.
Rose.
Do that, Adam.
There were rose petals, but they might be still down here in the bucket.
So lavender.
Lavender will work.
I'm just kidding.
Chamomile. There's some chamomile flowers to go with it.
Do you have three?
Working on it.
3 different flowers? Great.
There it is.
Oh, there's rose. So chamomile,
work.
rose, and whatever the other one was. Lavender.
Lavender.
That's 3 pretty flowers. Who are we offering to for you, Nancy?
Goddess Anu.
To the goddess Anu.
I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it to myself, but I'll say, accept the sacrifice.
Okay, go ahead.
Accept the sacrifice. Oh.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Thank you.
Awesome. Ray, Jill, Carla, anybody else want to do a personal offering?
No thanks.
I'm doing mine here.
Okay.
BJ, I'm starting to feel a little sleepy, so I'm going to leave for the night.
Okay, it was great seeing you again.
Okay, you
Night,
too.
Jason.
Good night.
Gute Nacht.
Are you still there? Did we lose you? Darn it.
Did their feet cut out?
Think so. Let's see if I can. Oh. Hold on. Let me see if I can contact them.
Okay. Oh,
nope. There they came back. All right. You're back.
Except
We
for now
lost
it
you
has
first.
you as the main video.
That's okay.
instead of them.
BJ, switch yourself back to the host. We lost you for a second. Yeah, now we can't hear them. God, I can't type. Let's see if he's reading the text. I'm going to make him co-host, see if that'll work.
Yeah, that might do it.
I'm going to try it. BJ, can you hear us?
Oh, it just
Hang
said
on.
that. There we
Hang on a
go.
minute, guys. We lost
He's
our
trying. Okay, great.
broadcast laptop.
All
You're
right.
back. You're back. We got you now.
We're not back. We're not back. You're hearing me through the cell phone. We've lost our laptop's Wi-Fi connection, so we have
Oh.
no YouTube, no nothing. It won't reconnect.
Oh, mine still says live YouTube.
Oh, well, good, because we
It
have
says
nothing
I'm the
on-
host now. So I made you co-host.
Yeah, that's okay. You can hold.
But
You
it
can
still
hold on
says
to
live.
it because you got the laptop
Hey, do you
won't
wanna
stay
connect-
connected.
Do you want me to try?
Okay.
hotspot?
No internet.
Okay.
Secure.
Well, you're back, so that was weird. Jason went off and the thing went off.
Maybe he was holding up our whole internet.
That
here.
was it. Let's blame
Yeah.
Jason because he's not here.
It's all the way in my office. We should be on the Druids, but the Druids is not behaving. At this point.
Looks like we lost them again. Give them a second. They must know.
That's why I'm trying to get it back.
Yeah, but you're not even on our... Oh, there you are. Okay. There you are.
But I don't know if it's the laptop, Zoom, or Wi-Fi. Frankly, I
says your
suspect it's the
network is
stupid
low.
laptop.
Looks like it froze again. Nope.
The year I'll suggest for next year we'll have one in February.
Won't let me spotlight because the cell phone keeps dropping off the video. I think we're back. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're back. I can
All right,
hear
hang
you,
on.
yes.
Can you hear me too?
See you. We can see you too, so.
Yeah. And you can hear me too, and everyone.
Yes.
Okay,
one more.
All right, hang on one more second, because in order to turn the sound off on the cell phone, I got to turn it.
Ah,
Sound,
why do you want to do that?
sound.
Because otherwise you're going to get all kinds of crazy echoes.
Oh,
Not to
okay.
mention we get crazy echoes. All right, you can hear us again?
Yes, and see you.
Awesome. Apologies for the technical craziness of internet. I promise by next ritual we will have a hard line all the way out here to the ritual space.
Well, it still says you're live on YouTube, so
Oh, good.
I don't know if
That's
it's
because you were
because
the
you made me the
co-host, so you may have
co-host
been
and
holding it open.
right, and just
Yeah.
kept it open. So we're good. Keep going.
All right, let us continue.
All right. I got one more from one of my friends. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice. So, are there any other sacrifices to be made to the kindreds? 9? Note done. Please be seated. And please mute your mics. Kevin?
Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us, and there's a story to be told.
Somebody might want to grab. So let me tell you, one day I saw the weirdest guy show up in my village. He had crazy colors everywhere. He had striped shirts and tartan skirts and socks that had water squishing him out of him when he walked. Squish, squish, squish. And he just strolled around. He had a cloak on that kept changing colors. It was just the weirdest guy ever. Totally weird, man. And wouldn't you know, he comes all the way up to where I'm working, when my workers are working, and he's like, hey, what's going on? You want to see some wonderful things? And I'm like, who are you? And he gives me some name, and I'm like, who? I never heard of that guy. Are you sure that's your name? Oh, yeah, it's totally my name, he tells me. I don't know. It doesn't look like you're one of those kind of names. But I was like, all right, so what can I do for you while we're over here trying to get some work done? He's like, well, I'm a magician. I could show you some magic tricks. You want to see some magic tricks? Well, all right, we could use a break. Let's see your magic trick. And he says, look at here. I could take these 3 sticks. Now, mind you, they weren't sticks. He actually picked up some reeds that were in the pile over there. He's like, look, I could take these 3 sticks and I'll put them in my hand and I'll make just the middle one go away. And we're like, all right, show us. He puts the 3 sticks in his hand and he puts one finger down like this and one finger down like this and goes, and the middle one blows away. And one day, that bastard was like, see, middle one went away. It's gone. Did you see that? And I'm like, dude, you held them down. Of course the middle one went away. He's like, no, 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 no. Here, you try it. I'm like, no, I'm good. But my buddy over here, okay, he's not my buddy. He's an employee. But, we have a drink once in a while. He's like, no, let me try it. Let me try it. All right, dude, go ahead. So he gets 3 more reeds and he puts them on his hand. My buddy now, not the weird guy with the stripes and the plaid and doesn't know how to match colors. No. He's like, okay, let me do it. And he puts the things on his, and he goes like this. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, you should totally put it like this. And he tries to put his fingers down, and he's trying to hold his fingers down. Check this stuff out, man. When he put his fingers down, his fingers went clear right through his hand like he didn't have a hand at all. I'm like, dude, what the hell did you do to this guy's hand? Fingertips can't go through your hand. I swear his hand just like vanished right off of him. And I'm like, this is kind of creepy. This isn't just some weird guy with stripes. He's doing creepy shit. He might be a druid. I don't know. You know those druids, they can do some weird things, right? But then the guy's like, look it, I'm sorry about the fingers thing. But here, let me show you something else I can do. You want to see another trick? All right. So he opens up his bag and he pulls out this piece of string. And I'm telling you, this is like a piece of string. We're talking like cat twine, right? And he pulls out the string and he pulls it and he pulls it and he pulls it and he throws it up in the air. And the damn thing goes all the way up until it attaches to a cloud. You got a freaking string hanging from a cloud. I'm like, you know, those people in India with their ropes that they can climb up, they don't go that high. Maybe a story or two. This damn thing went all the way up to the cloud. And the guy then, he reaches in his bag again, and he pulls out a rabbit. And he sticks the rabbit on the string, and the rabbit goes running up the string like the string was completely a piece of ground. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? He is weird, right? He's like, wait. And he reaches in the bag again, and he pulls out a beagle. What the hell? What kind of bag do you got there, dude? He pulls the beagle, and he puts the beagle on the string, and the beagle goes running up the string too, goes chasing right after that rabbit. All right, so, I mean, they're small animals, right? And it could have been a bigger bag on the inside than the outside, but I'm just saying they were a couple animals. But then he reaches in his bag, and he pulls out a 16-year-old boy. I'm not entirely sure how he squished that boy into the bag, but he pulled the boy out of the bag. And the boy goes running off right up the rope after the dog, shouting for it even. I'm like, what kind of crazy person? This is not a druid, man. Druids don't have that kind of skills. They get some skills, but not those kind of skills. Now I'm getting kind of suspicious. What kind of guy I got hanging out here with cross plaids and stripes and flappity ass cloak that does all kinds of colors? But then he reaches into the bag and he pulls out a 16-year-old girl. Oh, clearly it's a freaking TARDIS inside. I know. TARDISes have been around since the dawn of time. We all know that. Clearly there's a TARDIS inside that bag, and he is just pulling people out left and right, one after the other. So he puts the girl, and she goes running after the boy. And then he just stands there and looks at us like we're supposed to do something about this. We are too freaking flabbergasted to do anything. We're just like, what? And then my buddy's like, what do you suppose they're doing up there in that cloud that they run off into? Oh, I'm sure they're just collecting each other, he says. Buddy's like, I don't know. I bet there's problems. There's probably bad things going on down up there. And the guy with the stripes, wouldn't you know, he turns around and he goes, you're right. That's probably some bad stuff going down there. We should bring them back. So he grabs hold of the string and he starts pulling it back. And wouldn't you know it, that 16-year-old boy is going at it on that 16-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. Damn teenagers. And he keeps pulling the string back. And what else do we find? Damn beagle ate the rabbit. Wow. Right there in the middle of my workday. Didn't stop there, though. That crazy man with the stripes and the flappy ass cloak and the stripes and his crosshatch skirt there, he grabs hold of that boy and slices his head right off. He's like, you people just don't do what you're supposed to do. And I think we all about jumped 4 feet away from him about then. What the hell are you doing? You shouldn't do that. And he looks not at me like it's not my house and it's not my business that he's interrupting with this crazy shenanigans over here. He looks at the other guy. He's like, why shouldn't I do that? I didn't tell them they could go scooching off like that up on the string. He's like, yeah, but you shouldn't do that. He's like, all right, fine. Go get his head and put it back on. So he gets his head and he puts it back on the kid who's laying on the ground. And the kid sits up and his head's on backwards. And we're all like, I don't think he's going to work too well like that, do you? He says, well, you know, you're right. And all of a sudden, he just reaches over, grabs the kid's ears, and goes, and his head just spins right around and whoop, right on like it should be. And now at this point, I'm trying to figure out if this kid is a puppet doll, just a figment of my imagination, or if I've been standing in the presence of a god for the last 15 minutes. What a crazy, crazy ass day. And then we all went and had some beers. Ready?
It's made of beer. That's what.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Not so far as I know. I'll have to look into that.
So we have given our sacrifices and spent time with our kindreds. Now, Seer, what messages have the kindreds for us?
Okay. The ancestors speak of the thinker, of strategy, being analytical and logical. Love is not logical, but there must be common ground for it to work. Plans, list, keeping it simple are your friends. Beware of analysis paralysis. The nature spirits speak of tick-tock, time, timelessness. The past, the present, the future. There's only now. Beginning and end. Everything happens in its own time, as it should. The shining ones speak of yang, as of yin and yang, the masculine, manifesting thought and desires into action, to be aware of what it is that you are protecting and maintaining for your prosperity. And our being of the occasion, Manannan MacLir, speaks of the fates, like the Serenity Prayer, which we spoke of not so long ago. Karma, fate, acceptance, that part of destiny you cannot control, but act as if you believe.
They're good. Breathe deep. Settle yourself. The ways stand open before us. Roads are whirling tunnels that reach to the far realms. Amongst us here, and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests looking on with love, as we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, fine oils, and alcohols, and praises to our kindreds. Now we will ask of them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, as you are able, stand. Or unmute your mic and speak truly. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It
It
is.
is.
Will you accept these gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We will.
We will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters.
Give
Give
us the waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters.
waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Give us the waters.
Ancestors,
Give us
we meet you at your
waters.
shrine
Give us
with the
the
vessel that
waters.
you may fill with overflowing with your
Give
blessings.
us the waters. Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters.
waters.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
Nature
waters.
spirits, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel that you may fill with overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the
Give us
waters.
Give us the
Give
waters.
us the waters.
Give us
The
waters.
waters.
Give us the waters.
Mighty deities, we meet you at the crossroads with this vessel that you may fill it with
Give us
overflowing with your
waters.
blessings.
Give us the waters.
Give us.
Give us the waters.
Give
Give
us
us the waters. Give us the
Noble
waters.
Manannan MacLir,
Give us
we
the
present this
waters.
vessel to you that you may fill it to overflowing with your
Give us the
blessings.
waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
water.
waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the
This
waters.
vessel is filled to overflowing, a growing container of blessings.
Give us.
Behold, the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation from our order of service in the front of your songbook.
I dropped the
Manannan MacLir, shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings which you have given. We give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druidry, and to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. We pour out this blessing for those of the folk and of the members of our grove who couldn't be with us tonight through no fault of their own. May these blessings find them no matter where they are.
The waters of life. Hope I didn't hit the tabard. Can you hold it a little lower? Because, thank you. Because you all forgot I'm a midget. No, just hold still. There we go. On the side of the drum. There we go. Thank you. Apple cranberry juice. Yeah, we don't do alcohol. A little bit lower, my dear. I'm a midget. Thank you. And you haven't picked up this jug. It's heavy.
Yeah.
5'2". Shorter than all of you. Yup. Still a midget.
I don't know why you're whispering. We can still hear you.
It's for effect, obviously.
Oh,
Dramatic whispering.
You're ruining my
Extra. The waters of life.
waters of life.
Anybody want more?
More waters.
Pretty good.
Absolutely. We're going to
Hey,
start at the
that's
back end and
pretty
move
good.
forward, though. Everybody needs
Another shot.
Shot.
Come on. There we go. All right, now we just got smart asses. Of course, when you stood back up, you got it higher than my shoulder again.
Skull.
The problem is when you tip it over, you got to get it all the way up over the lip. No, I'm letting you know it's not a light glass. You guys want some more? Okay.
I'm gonna do this next time, and I'm not gonna complain, just to flex on all of you guys.
Are you gonna be the jug lugger?
You know, like it doesn't look that hard.
Uh-huh.
Jug a lug.
All right. Put it in your ears.
2 hours later.
At least nobody's wearing it.
Over the ribs, over the gums, no got stomach, here it comes.
A teeny tiny bit for those who are guests. We have a little bit. My microphone's not up. We have a little bit more for those of our guests who are online.
Seriously.
The pink basket is one for dirty dishes, please.
I thought you were just gonna give it to Stanley. That's what I did.
Hmm?
I saw Gavin like go to Stanley, and I thought he was gonna give Stanley his cup. Like he would put it. That's what I did.
All right, Stanley.
All right. Now, as I started saying a little while ago, one of the aspects of mana is you pay the rents. So I was figuring maybe take some of this it's almost glass and pay the rents, and if there's anything you like to have them help you with in the coming year, magic or whatever, you can use it and save it or something or whatever. So if anyone wants to come up, they can take a robe or a couple of bundles and not sure. Well, what? It's like a handful.
So apparently it's bigger grass than you thought. That looks suspiciously like the stuff in my yard.
Oh dear. Hang on, that's too
What's
much.
that?
There you
That's Bermuda grass. Evil.
This is good TV.
go.
Is it like a wrestling game? Like Lunasa should be all about games anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most wins, I guess. I lost. He likes me the least. It's
You
fair.
want me to make you a bundle?
Make for online
Aw.
people, maybe.
I think so.
Does anybody in the online folks want a bundle of grass to pay the rent?
I do.
Yes,
Yes,
we
Nancy.
will make a bundle for Nancy.
And I
Come
got
on,
it.
Carly. Carly, you do too?
Sure, yeah, I'll do it.
Yay! Come on, Jill.
Who?
Okay.
Yay! Jill and Ray both said yes. So that's all of us. Yay!
I gotta make a bundle out of it first. Okay, hang on, we're losing some.
Did you hear me? All four of us want it now.
We're working on it. Working on it.
Great. Thank you.
Here, hold this part. It's nice and bendy. Good for making ropes out of. We dropped some.
Don't drop anything.
You dropped it. Time. All right, there's one, and there's one, and there's one. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. Yeah. All right. Did you guys want one? Was it Rose?
No.
It's not Rose. No, I know. I'm like, that's not the right name. Rob, it was an R. I was close. If you ask any of them, that you'll know that it takes me a couple of weeks before I finally figure out people's names. All right, months. Except for Stanley. We yell at him enough that I know his name.
Huh?
All right, we have lots of bundles. Let us offer some rent.
Yeah.
Yup. Stanley, you're leading this part.
Was it anything you was like when I what?
Well, you show us. Do the thing.
Oh, well,
Lead from the front.
We're gonna copy.
all right. Wait. Well, just bring more, more magic in general into my life. Pay the rent.
You can't. You don't have to.
That's kind
Pay
of
the
like that.
rent.
The rent. There you go. Awesome. Who's next?
Beginning and end.
Paying the rent.
Pay the rent.
The
Pay the
rent.
rent.
Who's next?
Nice.
Paying the rent.
Pay the
Pay
rent.
the
Pay the rent.
I'm going to invite the online people. Who's first? Nancy?
Bring more magic into my life. Pay the rent.
Paying the
Pay the
rent.
rent.
Woohoo. Who's next?
Carly
Carla.
B.
Carla?
Carla.
I'll go with bring more magic into my life. Pay the rent.
Pay the
Pay
rent.
the rent. Jill.
Jill?
For good health, pay the rent.
Pay the
Pay
rent.
the
Pay the
rent.
rent. Is there
Ray.
one more?
Ray.
Ray.
Wait a minute. There he goes.
Bring more magic into my life. Pay the rent.
Pay the rent.
Paying the
Pay the
rent.
rent.
The only way things can change is if some things go away. Pay the rent.
Paying the
Pay the
rent.
rent.
Pay for a whole ritual. Please? Paying the rent.
Pay the
Pay the
rent.
rent.
That would be magic. Paying
Pay
the
the
rent.
rent.
Need good fortune and plenty of money. Paying the rent. For more rent.
Paying
Pay
the
the
rent.
rent.
For that rent money.
Sure thing. Huzzah. And then Stanley?
All right. Now, so this rite draws to a close. Now let us thank all those who accepted our invitation and hospitality tonight. Beginning with me. And okay.
Yeah.
Manannan MacLir, as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving our love and asking nothing in return. Manannan MacLir, accept this sacrifice.
Manannan. We
Thank you.
Okay. And with Viviana at the Sacred Center.
Ladies?
Yeah.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting. Out of love and asking nothing in return, shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you.
you. There's some scrolls back there on the table.
And with
No, on the table.
Jonathan, but
on the table.
Oh.
There you go.
So with
Jonathan.
a volunteer at the Nature Spirit Shrine.
Jonathan, they won. Oh,
Spirits of the earth, fully manifest on this mortal plane. We thank you for your presence in the sanctuary today. We know that you remain among us always, felt though rarely seen. But as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature Spirits, we thank you. And finally, with Jill at the Ancestor Shrine.
Ancestors, for being with us tonight, we thank you. Please accept our offering.
Ancestors, thank you.
sorry.
Brilliant King, Gatekeeper, you have stood with us at the crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and waters safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through this sanctuary to disrupt our worship. You have made it easier for our brother kingdoms to find their way to our sanctuary and our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. And for that, and for this and more, we thank you. Now Adam has some last words for our gatekeeper.
Now, Jack of all trades, our rite has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before you depart, though, please accept this final gift given out of love and asking nothing in return. Lou of the Long Arm, we thank you.
Lou of the Long Arm, we thank you.
Now, as our rite comes to the end, this sword is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connection to the ways, too, are no longer needed at this nexus. So let us calm the energies and let us close the ways so that the veils between the realms may fall into place.
I gotta go do a part. The anchor key is mine. The dirty key is the earth nature spirit. It's an anchor. Stanley starts.
Mighty fire, gift from the skies above, stir the whirlwind and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn. Let the hungry flames dwindle until there is naught but smoke remaining. Calm the twist, twist, calm the
twist, calm the burn.
and let the clouds of smoke break apart, dissolving into gentle tendrils and scented mists. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist,
calm the burn.
Let the ways to the heavens, the demand of sky deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed. Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow. And calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the current slow and spread, dissolving into a gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries. Calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed.
Adam, go ahead. Yeah.
Adam's next. I'll trade you. Hold that. Just a card.
Enchanted cloak, first veil of life. Restore the charm and let the pleats fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Let the fabric be
Compress the
sewn
stretch, tack
until
the
there is
tear.
naught but a
Compress the
seam
stretch,
between.
tack the tear.
Compress the stretch,
tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack
and
the
let
tear.
the severed threads
Compress the
rejoin,
stretch, tack the
resolving
tear.
into a single
Compress the
shimmering
stretch,
blind.
tack the tear.
Tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Let the gate to the ethereal world, the realm of the noble ones, be closed.
Let
the way be closed.
And then it didn't.
Viviana?
Oh, yep. Dark soil. Last cover of the day. Release the abyss and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the bedrock reform until there is naught but foundation below. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. And let the loosened loam fall back, resolving into a mounded blanket of memory.
Still
The shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let the gate be closed. Turn off the fire. That's it. The rest will just burn out on its own.
The fountain is returned, the fire pit is returned, the shrines are again but stone, and thus the ways are closed.
The ways are closed.
So this rite comes to an end. The kindred have returned to their realms, the ways are closed, and yet the hollows remain. Well, fire, pit, shrine, and shrines, tangible symbols of the cosmos, as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart the sanctuary, may these hollows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with a volunteer at the Hermes Shrine,
The yellow scroll.
at our patron shrine.
Hermes is our patron.
Sure it's not the black one?
No, yellow. Golden Gate. No, no, you're right. The silver one. Sorry.
And on here, baby.
He left the scrolls sitting everywhere. Sorry.
Clever luck bringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so is it that you stay or go, regardless of the ways between the realms. Accept, though, this final gift today, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank
Hermes,
you.
Hermes,
Hermes,
we
we
thank
thank
you.
you.
Oh, we're already on top of it.
Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us so long as we remember and care for her in return. So one last time I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Now let us go forth into the world as kith, carrying with us the blessings of the kindreds and a spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this ride is ended.
So be it. This ride is ended.
Yay.
Rise with you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall gently on your fields. And until we meet again, may they hold you in the hollow of their hands. Woo!
Thank you. Fired up.
Ow.
Online folks, thank you so much for coming tonight. I apologize for all the technical little weird things that decide to happen at the last minute. I swear our next craft night is going to be a magical working ritual.
Oh yeah.
That's just to pray to the gods and, I don't know, run that 110-foot Ethernet cord out here to the ritual space.
And I think that new person, that Sunny, something happened to her computer because she said, my lights are blinking, and then she was gone. So,
Oh
Well,
no.
maybe they were in the storm. There was somebody. There was another. I think it was a person who joined the meetup, who was reached. Oh no! It was another Facebook person who had reached out to me earlier. They had ordered some herbs or something for us for an offering, and unfortunately, it wasn't going to arrive till tomorrow.
oh,
But so maybe down in Henderson, wherever she is, because she's somewhere down that way, they had a worse storm than we did. Thank all the gods that we only had a little bit of
sprinkling.
sprinkles while we were setting everything
These
up.
two.
For those who can't imagine what it was that we were dealing with,
That
I'm trying to
is.
see.
Yeah, that's.
So this is
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy.
and sometimes it works great and sometimes it doesn't. And I blame most of it on that thing right there, because that's supposed to
That's
be
the
our
Wi-Fi.
extender to give us even better Wi-Fi out here in the yard, and it seems to
Mhm.
do a whole lot of nothing.
Wow.
Um,
Did your
so,
laptop
but
get hot or something?
no, it's
That's
fine.
standard.
It's fine. It's just the internet is crappy. There's something, I swear, when the air conditioner kicks on, it kicks the internet on this side of the house out.
That's
Does this
funny.
one
But
get poured in?
the other thing is, from the
I
camera
think it's
view
oil,
right
right?
now, it kind of looks like the yard is well lit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it's pitch dark out.
Oh, it doesn't look like that, does it,
No, it
Carl?
not at all. It's the camera, and unfortunately, the app that we were using the last two rituals that allows us to have multiple cameras running, so we can like switch the screen and stuff for you guys.
Mhm.
It doesn't take advantage of the capabilities of the camera in my phone, so it looks horrible and it's dark and you can't see any. You can't tell that this camera can do this in the night.
Wow. It
So
doesn't look like that to us. You
Yeah, it
can
looks really
see
good.
everything.
yeah, no, it's outside of the little bit of light from the fire pit itself. It's pitch dark, and everybody is over here struggling to read their scripts because it's that dark.
That's
Whereas for you
crazy.
guys, it looks like it's just dusk or something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So
Huh.
it is a really cool camera. Well, cell phone. Go
I
ahead.
take it
That's
it's
really cool.
Samsung.
What's that?
Is it a Samsung?
Motorola.
Oh. Yeah, because I know my husband has a Samsung
Put the
phone, and
co-
its night vision is incredible.
Yeah. It's
Make sure all the
amazing.
lights
I
are
mean,
out.
it looks like you got all the lights on or
Pictures.
something.
Turn the light out from that. What's that?
I said it looks like you have all the lights on. And I've
Yeah,
been
no,
there, so I know, but it's beautiful.
the light is the lights are all off. I mean, even right there's the back
Crazy.
of my house. That wall is like gray for us, and it
How
looks
funny.
super bright. The only place we have a light is this little light right here for the laptop, so I can see if I have to adjust the controls. But generally, we keep it down like that. And for half a second, you saw how dark it was. But then all of a sudden, it adjusts itself, and it's like, nah, we found some light. We'll fix it for you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
That's amazing.
I spent the other night futzing around with those apps trying to find one that could handle the video, and I, short of spending $10 here and $3 there and $12 there to find somebody who works. None of them were like, oh, here's the free version. And I'm like, hey, you know what? My $14 Zoom camera seems to do better than all of you guys, and I'm very disappointed in you.
Yeah.
There's got to be something out there. But to find an
I'm
actual
sure.
camera, right? To find an actual camera that can do as well as the cell phone does would probably. The phone was only 400
Wow.
3 years ago. So
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good picture. Really good.
I'm glad it was better. I hope the sound was better for you guys this ritual than the last couple.
The sound was really, I thought, great. I mean, it was a little loud, but I'd rather loud than not be able to hear you.
Yeah,
And I
because
thought it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because I listened to a little bit of the last YouTube, and speaking of that, I need